He was a beautiful man, and, you know, I'm privileged to feel he was my friend.
We've lost him. You know, we lost him in 1980, and we don't know what we would have got had he lived, but we know what he gave us when he was alive.
You know, the force of John, that's why he's one of the greats, that's how it is.
John is so special because he writes right away what he feels.
I was raised by my auntie. My father and my mother split when I was about 4. He was a merchant seaman, you know, you can imagine, and it was 1940s, yes, in the war and all that. He left, and I was brought up by an auntie. And then when I was 16, I re-established a relationship with my mother for about 4 years. She taught me music. She first of all taught me the banjo, and from that I progressed to guitar. The first song I learned was Ain't That a Shame, an old rock hit, Fats Domino. And then unfortunately she was run over by an off-duty policeman who was drunk at the time.
He had an enormous amount of pain, just enormous. I mean, you know, I've seen an awful lot, and I don't think I've ever seen the equal, you know. It was a terrible thing and also a good thing, because it just drove him.
It's very important to him that he actually does put what he's writing in the song into the way he's singing it. I mean, that's what makes a good singer. If it's Dylan, or if it's John, or if it's anybody, that's how a good singer has to sing.
The simplicity of what Klaus and I played with him gave him a great opportunity to actually, for the first time, really use his voice how he, and his emotion how he could, you know. There was no battle going on.
John's voice was everything, you know, and he communicates with his voice everything that he wants to communicate.
Since John met Yoko, things were going up for John. Definitely. He was very lost. I had several experiences with him where he was very down and didn't want to live. You know, he didn't have much joy in life. And he didn't know where he was going, what he was doing. I mean, he was famous and everything, but still that man was very, very unhappy. And Yoko really was the start for him getting better and better.
Beatles were still active when John decided that the Beatles themselves shouldn't be his sole musical outlet, and he needed some other outlet. And he formed the Plastic Ono band.
He was a man always searching for some kind of answer or some kind of solution or something that would bring him peace or bring the world peace. And he went through enormous numbers of, you know, ideas and philosophies and ideologies and fads, and 1 minute it was macrobiotic foods, the next minute it was going bags, and the next minute it was Buddhism, and the next minute it was Hare Krishna, and the next minute it was, you know, you name it, you know, politics, this group, that thing, Phil Spector, and he'd go through and kind of eat it up, get really over the top about it, and then kind of discover that it wasn't all what it was cracked up to be, and maybe retain some of it and kind of reject it and move on to the next thing.
The dream's over, like, it's over, you know, and we gotta, well, I have, anyway, personally, gotta get down to so-called reality.
He was always brave. He would put it out there. And the consequences sometimes were very harsh, but he would always put it out there. You know, and that's why you could not love him.